Alright, hello. So, we're back for some more Diablo 2 Eastern Sun. We were going to make some changes. We were thinking about it, because we left for a bit, we did some other things. Went to go do some dishes and then had some food. So, if we go to the D2 Excel, we're looking at everything. Like, all of these chance to cast on striking abilities. So if we just look at suffixes here, I guess. We just scroll up to the chance to cast abilities. So that you can only find them on the weapons. You can only find them on weapons and those ones on melee. And then we move them to all armors. Although there is a lot of different armor pieces. There is a lot of armor pieces. So maybe, what if we just take them off the armor pieces again? We just put them on putting them on rings and amulets is enough, right? So there's gonna be so many prefixes on all these things. So I don't know if we need to. Do we need to move it all the way over? Yeah, so I guess we have to fix all of this then. So we're just trying things. We're going to make low-level items, but then as we were finding all of the items, it's like so the ice ball. So where are we supposed to stop? Damage amplification. So here's where we stop. Because we're looking at all the rare armor pieces that we were getting, and we're looking at some magic armor pieces that we were getting. And we're like, geez, all these chance to cast things, all these chance to cast abilities. Because the armor is like the helmet, the chest piece, the boots, the gloves, the legs, and the shield. So maybe the shield could have some things. The chance to cast one hit is on all of the armor pieces, but then you can only have one on each of the armor pieces. So maybe we have to look at that. So there we go. Now we just have to delete this row. And then now we could just put in the patch notes and be like, suffix changes. So we'd say chance to cast on striking armor anymore. There. And then chance to cast when hit, when struck. Armor ring amulet, damage of amplification. So charge shield. So we'll just look at these here quick. So amplified damage was weapon amulet ring. Weapon amulet ring. So let's take amplified damage off of armor to maybe chance cast amplified damage on armor when hit isn't good. So there we go. So now this spawns on all weapons. So let's just take it off of weapons maybe. Chance to cast one hit. Now let's keep those specific to the armors. So it was only on armors, but we could get it on rings and amulets. Yeah, so it would spawn on circlets and everything. So we should have just added weapons to the end or something. So in the future, we'll just add them to the end. It doesn't have to look like any specific order. Hydro shield, teleportation, amplified damage. So maybe starts right here. Hydro shield. What happened? Am I supposed to be a 0? we could just copy the amulet over here. That would make sense. Then we don't have to go through it twice. Maybe go through it later if we want to, but just to speed things up a little bit. And then to get to the actual game, Shiver Armor, Hydro Shield, and then where does it end? Enchantments, right about here. And then we just get rid of all of these. So now it's just on the armor, amulet, and rings. We just took it off of the weapons so it doesn't spawn on weapons anymore. How far do we have to go down? Teleportation. So right about here then. Hydro Shield. There. So now that's just on so now we could say chance to cast doesn't spawn on weapons anymore. So there we go. Now it's just armors, rings, and amulets. And then I have enchantments. So I don't think we changed those. I think we left those the same. Amulet, rings, circlet. That's perfectly fine. And wanted to change the other things, right? Just the magic find one of riches. So we're thinking about changing it. We could just add it into one stat, right? We could just make it one stat. Like magic percent of riches. So we put that into number 62. So we could just go, what? Insert row. Then insert row. So why does it look like that? Then we go click here, and right click, and then say copy selection, and then we go paste selection. So why is it doing that? Oh, okay. So now it does look properly. It's weird. Alright. Then of greed. So all we have to do is disable it, right? 0. So we just need 3 levels of them. So now if we go here, it's like, what, 15? So that's just the spawn level. So we'll say 15, 30, 45. And we'll just put this one at like 60 or something. That makes sense. And then we'll enable it. We'll just put another tier here. So here's the riches. So if we unlock the first column, we'd be able to do a little bit more. We don't need to move it over or anything. Go 89, so those are all disabled. These ones are enabled. Level requirements, so they're all level requirement 1. And then we could say frequency 20 probably seems alright for now. Alright, it is just one stat, and then it'll just give you a way to get them on everything. Group, we moved it to a new group, so it gives magic percent and gold percent. Let's do the first one at 10. Let's see how this looks. 10, 20, and then go 21 to 40. Say 41 to 60. 61 to 80. Yeah, and then we could even add another tier. So we go add row, insert row. Then you just have to go paste selection. Yeah, 160. So maybe like 75 or something. So they all require level 1, but you just have to be in a higher difficulty to be able to get them. Does that make any sense? Or should we just keep them? Yeah, because it would have to be a high item level to be able to roll with that modifier then. So maybe we should just be rolling high leveled items. Not 100% sure. So you just put this one 81 to 100. Then you just do the same thing. So like 10 to 20. This would be like what? 21 to 40. This would be 41 to 60. Maybe 61 to 80. So 81 to 100. So now it's spawned with gold and magic find percent. Then we could say the max level, so we can make it stop spawning at a certain level. Like 35, like 20 levels up or something. Then this one is this one. 40 to 100%, 60 to 100%, 65. We could leave the other ones as they are, or should we just leave it lower or something? Or should we just leave it like that, so when it does spawn, it could be anywhere from 10% to 100%? No, we'll just leave it like that. We'll just change it. We'll just change it like this: 1, 10, something. We'll just make the first one spawnable at level 1. And stop at level 15. 15. 30. Spawn at 30. Stop at 45 or something. And then start spawning at 60. There you go, maybe that's a little bit better. So they stop spawning at a certain point. Let's say plus 3 levels, 33. So we'll say 48. There we go. Then we could try that out, see how that works, and then check that out. So the earlier levels, when we're gambling, they'll probably only be able to get this one. So they'll only be able to get up to 60% magic find. But then later they stop spawning. Maybe we should make this one stop spawning. Not stop spawning. I guess it already is a range of 40. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll try that out. So all you have to do is save the text. Then go magic prefix. Oh, magic suffix. Don't make that mistake. We made that mistake and then it broke the game and then we couldn't do anything. So we're saving the magic suffix as magic suffix. So that has been changed. Magic find. Gold find. Zone combined suffix. Suffix, only taking up one spot for, was it 20%? 20%? 40%? 60%? 80%? 100%? Pretty sure that's what it was. So we'll just check here quick. Probably shouldn't have closed it so soon. So just want to double check, and then we'll get into the game, and then we'll probably start making some items. So it's just some things that we thought about changing while we were upstairs, and then we're like, maybe we could change them. So let's just double check this thing before we do that. So it stops at 18, 33, 33 stops at 50. So riches. So we might just be able to get this one then up to 40%. No, we would be able to get this one up to 60%. That would stop spawning at 33, so it'd be 20 to 60%. That's all right. So let's get into the game. Let's close all these things. So save. And then we go into the game. So those have been updated. Now I can play Diablo 2. So we're just going to be going into normal difficulty. We're going to be farming items for normal characters, just to make items for low level brand new characters. So you can even go to players 8. That'll just give us a little bit more gold. And then we're going to be just changing to our gold find set. We know it does work in normal difficulty. It doesn't exactly work in a nightmare difficulty. Can't even hear anything. Turn the sound up slightly. So this helmet's super sick, right? We found this helmet at the end of the last run. That one's pretty cool. And then we just switch out the rings. Switch out the rings for something. Gold find, gold find, gold find, gold find, gold, gold. Yeah, and then we just need a topaz in there. Oh, and then the mercenaries already set up for gold find. Perfect. So where did I put the topazes? Probably on page A with the ruins over here. Yep. So we're gonna have to try to find like a better set of rings and amulets. Well, we probably can now. We probably can. We'll probably try to find some magic find rings, magic find amulets. I'll just put these here. So just the A rune, the N rune, the A rune. Give us damage reduction. Damage reduced by 8%. So that's perfectly fine for now. We can't put any gems or anything in there. And the mercenary, he's all geared up for magic find. Level 93, so this charm. So it's just the poison resistance charm. We'll just keep it on page 1 so that we don't lose it this time. That's just the empty trellis armor. So the things we needed to make these rune words. So we just need to pick up shields, body armors, gloves, boots, helmets, belts, weapons. Pick up arrows and bolts. Arrows and bolts we could pick up at the first place. We could start with that one. One socket arrows or bolts. So the bolts. I'm not sure if bolts are good just because crossbows can't fire as fast as arrows. So we just need one arrow. So it doesn't completely restock when we buy them. So we'll just buy 3, I think. Then we just need socket donuts. So you could actually socket the arrows. You could actually put a socket in here. We just need a regular gem. Normal gems, yep. So we need normal gems. Oh, we need to change this to normal. 3 times standard gems. So there's only like 3 of them, right? You can only put 1 socket into arrows. You can't put any more than 1 sockets. So we could try it, right? We put it here, and then we put 2 things in here, the only socket. And it doesn't do anything. So we could put 1 socket. What? Normal, normal gem. Arrows. Topaz. Wonder if it's flawless or something. There we go. So it's just a flawless gem. I guess you need to use 1 flawless gem. So I wonder if you could put more of them then. So we could make it withdraw flawless gems, and then we can move this to something else. Sapphires maybe. We don't have too many topazes left. Because we can't add more than 1 socket, right? That's right, the good thing, it returns your socket donuts, so it doesn't really cost too much. So I throw 2 flawless gems in here with this, and it doesn't work. Or if we throw out the 1, then it does. So it just uses the gem, and then it takes it. So there was the arrows and bolts, there's 3 of them. The I, the U, and the shy rune word. So we just go here, we just cube it until we get to the first ones. Whoops. Alright. So we take out the I runes. So I would be socketed, and then it becomes the boar rune words. That's pretty cool. I think we'll need a whole bunch of these for anything. Should we just make a page with all the ruins on them? Probably should at this point. Well, so we can see what they do mostly too. So just take out like four extra copies. And then the U rune. So the U rune creates another one. So you use this in here. And it would give it the hair rune word. So that's pretty cool. That's right, because usually this would require like level 2 or 3 or something. This would require level 3. Like level 1 to 3 really isn't that too much of a difference. That's why we literally changed that. So let's just make one more one-socketed arrows then. And then we just have to put in the other one. So let's just take out a couple of these ones. And then the next rune is the Shy rune, plus 3 mana per kill. So usually it would require a level 4 or something. Maybe it is like level 2, level 3, level 4. We don't have that many of them. Shy runes. We need to get more Shy runes. So I wonder which one would be the better. Enhanced damage, crushing blow, plus the strength. So if you need 10 strength on a character, you could use that one. And then what? Damage to undead, attack rating to undead, plus the maximum damage, plus to run walk, damage reduced by 1, 50% deadly strike. This one's plus 10 to maximum damage, 30 poison damage over 3 seconds. Slain monsters rest in peace. So slain monsters rest in peace is amazing against the shamans and everything, because then they cannot resurrect these shamans. Plus you get the 3 mana after each kill, -1 delay radius. So they're all pretty decent level 1 archer items. So where do we go? Do we just start throwing these on the archer page? Yeah, we could say for archers, we have a bow somewhere. We have a bunch of rare bows for some reason. So where do we start putting rune words? Maybe we should line them up with those. Like here's arrows, here's level 1 arrows. Here's good level 1 arrows. Could also throw it into bolts or something, but we should check crossbows, because I think bows can just always attack faster than crossbows, so it makes crossbows not really good at all. And then these stats, the level requirements are so high compared to the unique items. We always thought that rare arrows weren't really that good. Well, we found those. We found the arrows. We found the arrow rune words. Also put them into weapons, so you can put them into any weapon, any one-socketed weapon. So you can find like a one-socketed greatsword or something, so that means we could find a bunch of one-socketed weapons, and then we'll have some things to put into them. 2-socket armor, shields, belts, body armor, shields, helm, boots, belts, stone. Yeah, that's right, this is the one that gives the damage reduction and magic damage reduction. So everything's reduced by 2, so that'd be a good one. And it gives the mana per kill, just the eye rune and the Shy rune. So we don't have Shy runes. We don't have Shy runes. So we could use like higher graded runes and then downgrade them or something. Oh, so we're actually losing health because of our one charm there. So we need a bit of health regeneration somewhere. Maybe in the helmet. This is just 40% gold. Maybe here, damage reduced by 8%. So all we have to do is put a perfect skull in there. That would solve our life problem. Then we probably start regenerating health. Yeah, now our health is going back up. So now that has been solved, we just bring out K runes. Whoops. So now we had N runes. Oh, it's the 3 mana per kill. So let's bring out a bunch of these. This is what the N runes. The KA, did we have a bunch of KA runes? We only had one left, I guess. So that means we're gonna have to pick up a Scroll of Town Portal. And then with the portal, we could downgrade ruins. Just want to downgrade it twice to get some shy ruins. So what do we need? Armor, shield, helm, boots, belts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need 5 copies of the eye rune, 5 copies of the shy rune. So the eye rune is the very first rune. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so let's just take some of these. We don't have any eye runes left. Maybe we'll have to use a U rune. So maybe we could start putting these on a page. Maybe what, page 7 or something. So we'll start lining up runes. We have to find a place to start putting runes. Also need the U, Shy, UN, Shine case. We need all of the ruins. So what do we do with these things then? So we're just getting like all of the low level ruins maybe. Let's put them here for now. Let's put them here. So which one do we need? We have up to the N runes. Do we need KA runes? Do we have any KA runes? I think we just had the one, right? We added a lot of N runes. Yeah, we had a whole bunch of them. Well, we could take out more in case we need to downgrade them to something maybe. Oh, that was it. So that's all the white ruins. It's all the white ruins then. So we just add these here, and then where do these go? It's all those ones that we have. So it's good that we did pick up a whole bunch of these ones, though. If we need any of the lower ones, we could just downgrade those. And then we still have 3 of those. And the U runes, we have like 14 of them. Two socket helms, 2 socket boots, 3 sockets, 4 sockets, and then we get into the other ruins. Should just probably go start collecting them. I think these are going to be the most powerful, right? Body armor, helms. Well, just the body armor and the helms. We're gonna have to find other pieces to fill them out with. So we'll probably go start working on that then. Cause we just had this thing. Probably do need potions, although we probably don't need potions. Just on players 8, right? Go to Lost Farm. Then we go Shouts. Amplify damage. There we go. Hello, welcome. We're just working on low level character gear. Pretty much just went through all the runes that we had. Now we're just going to collect base white items. Pretty much what we're doing. There's a normal difficulty. Warhammers maybe. Yeah, Warhammer would be a good weapon. Shamshir, Yuan. I think War Axe is the best one-handed weapon. Is that true? That's right, we don't even need amplify damage because we're on normal. Because we're just here because we just want to get normal items for level 1 characters. I wonder if we need to pick up these uniques at all. $44,000. So we do have a whole bunch of gold 5%. So I think gauntlets is something we need. Or do we just want to use chain gloves? Maybe chain gloves. And then Great Maul. Great Maul would be like the strongest normal item. 3 sockets. What do we need here? Yeah, I guess it's not even expensive to like socket them. We could just look for white items. White items would even be whatever. Or if we find them with sockets that would save something. You can put Whirlwind on the right hand button. So used to having Whirlwind on the left hand button. Sally. Full plate mail. I think we need a full plate mail for something, just because you could only have so many sockets in the one item. And a repeating crossbow. Maybe we'll check it out. Hubbard. Oh, and eat the real one. So if it has repair durability, level 44, so we could re-roll it or something. Level 16 character. That's right. Eat the real items would have more damage. It'd have a lot more damage. Spadian. I think we just want like bone shields and bone helmets, that's it. War javelin. It's a nightmare item. We would want the highest tier nightmare item, so I guess we're not getting those ones this time. Yeah, we won't do iron cards. We'll just do chain gloves. They just require 25 strength. We could just buy them in the other racks, so we don't need to buy any of those. We just need to get the weapons. We just need to get the weapons mostly. I guess the helmet. Long water ball.
Impossible.
What's the highest tier assassin weapon? Oh, it's just like that. Just that doesn't have any stats anyways. Flamberge.
I am overburdened. I can't carry anymore. I can't.
Start these on page 40, I guess. So we have all of these. We have the ghost armor, the alpha helm that doesn't have any stats on it. Ancient armor, strength 100. So is it worth using the ancient armor, or do we just go for the studded, the elven chain? Trade the elven chain. So we need elven chains. Those are the items. Spadian level 25. But by that point, we could use a better weapon. Two-handed sword. All these things here. We should just identify them. We'll identify them before putting in so we know what they are.
Stay a while and listen.
66 to 110. Knockback. Life leads chance of open wounds. We'll be right back.
Good day. Greetings. Hello. The Order welcomes you. Good day. Yes?
Alright. Or we'll probably just go to Act 2. Let's go to Act 2 for now. So we're just going to buy like belts. Belts could be used with only 25 strength. Should be able to find them with sockets, and we should be able to find the boots, chain gloves, and a belt. So we'll just use a regular belt, or a superior, wouldn't matter. Just the Twitch armor? No, the Elven chain armor. So I have to figure those out, and then the weapons, we could get those, because these aren't going to really help us too much. Just pretty much the boots, belt.
Good day.
Let's use this Twitch for now. Maybe helmets, Hagashanes, I guess.
Welcome to the desert rain.
2 socket belts. We won't care if it's superior. We'll just buy them.
Good day.
So we'll check that out. We'll see what we have so far. Because if you go trade, you sell other things, right? You might sell more belts. Yeah, more boots. More gloves, more armors. You can use like chainmails, but they require more strength. 23 defense, 23. So pretty much the same thing, it just requires less strength. So let's try making some words then. So we just need the weapon, right? Because we got a 2 socket one. So is the 2 socket one. Because we know the brass knuckle is the best weapon. If we go here to weapons, 2 socket weapons, U, shy. So we know that's the rune word. So we go U. Here's the U rune. And the shy rune. And then we got a super sick level 1 weapon, 20 to 21, very fast attack speed. So it's definitely one of the better weapons, just because it starts at what? It starts at 10 to 11. 10 to 11 very fast, and then you just have to increase the minimum damage by 10, and then it turns to 20 to 21. And it doubles the damage. So there we go. Now, what's the armor pieces? What's the eye shy? So body armor, shields, helm, boots, belts. Eye shy. So I wonder if we need to get more things. This is the eye rune. And then the shy rune. So there's the stone belt. So there we go. Now we need 2 socket gloves. Eye. And it's all the same. It's just the eye and the shy rune word. Then we need boots. We didn't get boots. We did get a helmet though. So you throw that in there. Eye. And then the shy rune. Make the stone helmet. And then we just need to get body armor. Body armor and boots. So we could go try shopping for some body armor and boots. Then eventually we have to get the unique items and set items and then compare those items. We could just go gamble for those or something. But rune words, you can't gamble for them. You have to make them. 3 socket. Do we need 3 socket armor? 2 sockets. We just need those items.
Welcome to the desert rain. What you need?
No boots. No boots. Where are the 2 socket boots?
Hello.
Where are the 2 socket boots?
What you need? Hello.
There we go. Now we can make the full set, right? Did we get a 2-socket armor? No, we didn't get a 2-socket armor. We did get a 2-socket armor. So we just need the eye shy runes. Eye and then these shy runes. That makes the stone armor. So we got the helm, armor, belt, gloves, boots. Yeah, I believe we did just get the boots. And then we don't have a shy rune, so we're gonna have to downgrade this one. Then there's items in here. So where to put these items? There's just no space anywhere. We're keeping that crossbow just because the stats look really good on it. What's this? K rune. Oh, because we need to downgrade it, that's right. Did we throw away the town portal? Might have thrown away the town portal.
Hello. Welcome back, stranger.
So we need a town portal to downgrade it. So if we just make him in these helmets, we could just like transfer it over or something. There we go. 1-socket boots. So now we put the eye rune in these boots. Yep. Then we put the shy rune in here. And then we got the stone set. It's basically like the stone set, which goes with the cow set. So that'd just be really super sick level 1 set. There we go. Plus mana per kill, damage reduced, magic damage reduced, and then you don't take damage from anything. Super sick. So now what else is there? There is sets and uniques and everything. Is there's more rune words that would make any sense? So made the arrows. Plus 10 to maximum damage. It's not as good as plus 10 to minimum damage. Same monsters rest in peace. That'd be a good one for the arrows maybe. 50% damage, 7 to max damage. So pretty much any character would use the melee setup. Melee setup with the stone setup. Socket gloves, shields. So you could get a body armor and a shield with a jewel in it for some more stats. Yeah, that'd be sick, because you could forge jewels or something. Only with runes up to a certain point, we believe. But you could do stat forging on jewels as well. So eye shy, then you'd need a super sick jewel. So body armor and shields. So 3-socket body armor and 3-socket shields. I wonder if you have a 3-socket shield. So you have the 3-socket body armor. You don't sell shields. You don't sell shields either. The other person didn't sell shields, did he? Does this person sell shields? Yes, he does. Well, the guy in Act 1 sells those same shields.
May I help you?
3-socket shield. So there we go. Now we have everything. We just need to get a jewel to put into there, I guess. So we need to find like a good level 1 jewel. So put like the eye rune and then the shy rune. So we need to get a couple more shy runes. Here we go. We need to get some more eye runes as well. So there. 3-socket. Eye, and then the shy runes. And then we could add any jewel to that item. So any jewel to it, and then it'd make it even better. So we have a lot of end runes. We have a lot of yo runes that we could downgrade. So if we need any of those first runes, we could just put those in there. So there's a shield to get. Oh, that's right. There was a 2-socket stone shield. So we need to get a 2-socket shield. We need to get a 2-socket shield as well. So might as well just get both of them. And just, yeah, this would be like a multi-purpose set. Just any character could use them. Or is there a reason to make the other one? So you're pretty much the same, except we're adding a jewel to it. Like this would be the better body armor. This would be the better body armor. So we could just add 1 jewel to it. For level 18, so we're just looking for a level 1 jewel. For level 30 cold resist. We'll just put in one of these for now. Yeah, that one. Then do we have another level 1 jewel? We could just put that one in for now. So we go back to page 8 or something. Page 7. So this is where we were making that. So if we just throw this in here for now, it does become the stone word, and then whatever the extra bonuses of the jewel would be. So that one also becomes the stone word. And this one. So now we have all of those. So that'd be a better version of that. So there'd be no reason to use this one, right? Letting resist 20%. Damage reduced. A2 strength. So we could just get rid of this armor then. That'd make sense. We'll just try to make what is some of the best armor. So considering that's just a better version of it, it'll return our eye runes and our shy runes. Give them back. And then the shield, we never made it. So we know those ones. That'd be a really good starting set. Helm, boots, gloves, rings. We just need amulets and everything. And then maybe we could see if anything could compete with it. But I don't think anything would be able to compete with it. I don't think anything could compete with that. So we just have socketed things. Let's just throw these on our personal page on 40. Just so that page doesn't get all cluttered up. Oh, we actually got the Cow King set. Cow King's leathers. So this is the original Cow King set. Or is this the war hat? So we couldn't get that normally. We couldn't get that until we put it into the game. It's interesting. We've never seen that set before, just because they don't took all the old sets out of the game. So what else do we need? I think that's pretty much it. Is there any higher level things? Because all of these runes would just give. Is that when we put in? Magic Find, that's not going to help us. It's just for body armor. That wouldn't help us. Oh, probably the 4EL thing. Is this for helmets? Increased attack speed, faster cast rate. Oh, maybe that'd be a good helmet. KA and N. KA and N. So we just need to get a 2-socket helmet then. KA and N. So there would be 2-socket helmets over here. You could just buy another one. That might be another optional helmet. Yeah, these ones. 6% defense.
The Order welcomes you.
Hello, welcome. We're just trying to make level 1 sets, just so if we try to level up characters later, should be a lot easier. I think we needed the 4EL armor, whatever the runes are for that one. For this one, we needed KA and N, that's it. Throw KA. Where is it? We don't have any. Is this it? Rune. Let's just take this one and downgrade it. KU N rune KA. There it is. We found one. So we just need the KA rune and then the N rune. Here's the N rune. There we go. Strength 15. So that might be an optional helmet. 25 life mana. So it does give a lot of life and mana and regenerate. And then the faster cast rate and then the attack speed. Now it just reduces your damage. So that would be a better level 1 helmet. That would definitely be a better level 1 helmet. And then what else is there? Avoid. So cold resist, lightning resist, damage reduced by 5%, poison length. These things don't really help you. Only 20% damage taken goes to mana would help, because you wouldn't lose any mana. But if you have plus 3 mana per kill, then it wouldn't matter anyways, and the damage reduction doesn't matter too much at early. Cold resist, you have magic damage reduction. Gloves, body armor, shields, it's all the same items, right? Yep. 3 socket weapons. So that wouldn't really help us, right? We'd probably make a level 10 set or something. Maybe make level 10 leveling set. Socket charms, body armor, helms, charms. So if we got the better charm, we could actually make a level 1 rune word charm. That'd be amazing. Because it's just the greed, attack rating, gold, magic find, poison resist. So it's just the 4 real items. 3 socket body armor, helmets, and charms. So 3 socket body armor, 3 socket helmets. So we need a grand crown or something. 3 socket body armor, 3 socket helmets. So we probably have a 3 socket body armor maybe. Unless we used it. Oh, to get a 3 socket helm, we could use the recipe. Yeah, so we just need to find a 3 socket body armor then. We can find that. Find it in Act 2. We could just get the studded leather.
Greetings. Welcome to the desert rain. What you need? Good day.
4 socket body armor. Oh, if it was a 4 socket body armor, it would be better. So was that a 4 socket studded or was it a 4 socket trellis? So we need a 4 socket studded leather. Yeah, because that wouldn't work. That wouldn't work. So where would we find that? Elven chain. Ancient plate. 4 socket studded. Can they have 4 sockets? So what would be the 3 socket armor? We're just looking for a base armor that doesn't have high requirements that can have 3 sockets. Strength 41. The light plate. Oh, that's right. 3 socket light plate. So we need a 4 socket light plate. I think we did save light plates at some point. Oh, 44 light plate. So we just need to add 4 sockets to it. So it's a good thing we kept that 1 light plate for some reason. That means we don't have to go find it. So if we go back to Act 1. Well, we don't have to go to Act 1. You go here and then just add sockets to it. So we just need 4 regular gems. And then we got the 4 socket light plate. So now what runes do we need? We need the Yo-K-N. Yo-K-N. And then we can add jewel to it. So got the Yo rune. Just need to get another K-A rune. K-A, and then another N rune. And then we could add any jewel to it. So just any jewel that's like a level 1 jewel. I don't know if we have any level. Oh, there we go. That's just level 1 jewel. For real. So whatever we throw into the jewel, we can add on to these stats. That would be amazing. So that might even be a better level 1 armor than the other one. Faster cast rate adds to skill damage. Increases mana, regenerate mana, poison resist, mana per kill. Oh, it does get plus 5 mana per kill. Oh, okay. And then just the damage. Alright. So we should just find like some jewel that doesn't have any sets. What should we forge the jewel with? So if we have those, there was no like 3 socket rune word for the helmet or something. So what about the 4 reel helmet? It was a 3 socket helmet. That'll give you another 20% faster cast rate. Is that better? Oh, it does add the skill damage. That's right. Now we can put it into a charm. So what's the recipe to make the 3 socket helmet? You just go mask, probably. So 3 ancient deciphers and a chipped skull. That's not too bad. Normal mask, because the mask has low strength requirements. So 3 ancient decipherers and a chipped skull. So we just need to go here, draw 3 of them.
The Order welcomes you.
And then we just put 3 deciphers in the cube, and then you just put a chipped skull in here. You cube it, then you get a 3 socket mask. Amazing. So now we just gotta get the ruins. So we just go here, and the ruins were Yo-K-N? Yeah, Yo-K-N. So we just add the Yo rune, and the K-A rune was below the N rune. K-A, and then the N rune. So there we go. So now we've got a 4 reel helmet. So that one might even be better than the other one. If you are a spellcaster. If not, then this one will be better. Increase the attack speed. Plus 25. Plus 25 to mana would be huge. 25 to mana would be huge. Huge at level 1. Let's increase your mana by 20%. So there's the items. There's all the level 1 rune word items. So we could make a greed or something, but it wouldn't really help out your character too much. So we found everything. Those would be the level 1 leveling set. So if we ever go to level a level 1 character, we just throw these on there. And then we try to find a better leveling set once we get to level 10 or something. Maybe these would be something that I could use to level with. It's the A rune. What level is that? Level 12 or something? You just scroll it to the top and then just go to ruins. Look at the first ones. Level 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's like 10 through 20. There's like what? Level 1. So 1 through like 23 through level 30. And like level up to level 39, 40, and then up to level 47. Up to level 20. What can we do for a level 10 set? Because we shouldn't change all the levels again, right? We shouldn't make all of these level 1 or something, because then you just pick the best one. But then you'd change into it as you were leveling. Plus enhanced damage, 12% lifesteal over it, prevents monster heal, slain monster rest in peace. Those are both pretty good mods. 9 to minimum, 9 to maximum damage. 3 socket weapons. So we kind of have to figure out weapons or something. Plus 2 to sorcerers, plus 2 to Amazon. This is a body armor and a shield. It's the beauty rune word. So we'd have to check those out. So if we go here, we could even throw them on a character. But we don't even have good jewels or anything. So I have to find some good jewels from normal difficulty. Just some level 1 jewels. So we found that rare one wasn't no good. Oh, level 18. 8 to minimum damage, plus poison damage, 13 energy, 9 mana after each kill. So it probably is a really good level 18 jewel. So let's take a quick break and we'll come back maybe. So let's go to Act 5. We'll go sell everything.
What do you need?
I wonder if we should craft anything. So we do have a lot of gold. We do have a lot of. Well, we don't have dragon stones. We don't have dragon stones. So we got all those from collecting from all the enemies. We're level 19, 17. We're at level 20. Yeah, so we'll be right back. We'll just take a quick break and try to think about what we're going to work on now. So you do have a level 1 character set. We don't have rings and amulets. Oh, they could gamble rings and amulets. We could get them to gamble a ring and amulet or something. They gamble a helmet, because you get like a dual leech helmet, but would a dual leech helmet matter? Would they matter? Not 100% sure. Alright, we're back. So we're thinking about maybe changing the levels of the other runes. We're looking at them and we probably were. We were just trying to find them in the text. So maybe we could buff the gems. Buff the gems, just make them 30 and then 40 and then 50. It's usually level requirements. And then we're gonna do the same thing with the runes. We're just gonna make the one tier like level 10, then a tier level 20, tier level 30, tier level 40, tier level 50, something like that. And then we'll look at these stats later, and then we'll maybe change them later, but for now, we'll just do the level requirement. Or maybe we could do these stats now or something. Whoops. So there's all the gems. So now it'd be the ruins. So here's the original ruins too, right? There's all their level requirements. We haven't used those runes yet. We don't know anything about those rune words. We'll have to look at those ones and figure out what they all are. There should be the new runes would be down here somewhere. Amulet of the Ring. Here we go. Here's all the runes. So it goes up to here. So we'd say these are all level 10. Rune's level 10. This one's level 1 because it gives the negative requirements. Oh no. We'll just leave it at level 1 for right now. We'll just leave it at level 1. 20, and then the O rune. O rune's the last one? Yep. And then what does it go to? 30, 30. I don't know too much about these ones. Which rune does this go to? Goes to the HA rune, and then the NA rune is the next tier, so HA rune. So this would be 30, and these all go to 40. TE rune. Is the TE rune already 50? Oh, the no rune. Oh, okay. The no rune's level 50. The no rune 50. And then what are the other ones? The purple runes. So it stops at RE. SU is the purple rune. So we'll just raise it by like 3 levels, right? Raise it by 1 level, leave that one the same, put this at level 60. So also when you're making the rune words, just basically you could look at the list and you'd be like, oh, these are level 40 rune words, all these are level 30 rune words, all these are level 40 rune words. And then what about the gems? Do we just upgrade the gems now? So we could look here, we could see what the gems do. We go to Act 1 quick. So why is there no sound? Did we turn the sound off? Maybe we did. So what do they all do? So we just doubles all the things. It's the level requirement will go up. Because we can't just let level 1s use these gems or something. Maybe we could leave the gem stats the same. Maybe they're pretty good. Just allows you to use at level 35 or something. Maybe the gem words could be boosted. Because they already are really strong. They already are really strong for what they do. Yeah, I guess that's good enough for now. So we do that. Save text. Save it as a misc text. Save misc text. There we go. So now we have to go here, right? We could say Level like other equipment. And we could say, gems. Runes now. Require, oh jeez, the caps lock. Gems and runes. Now, require levels. So it's like level 1, level 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. What happened at 50? 60? 50. So there was level 60 ruins, right? Oh, it'll be up here. Where was it? It was somewhere. Here we go. No, under the scroll. The scrolls. Yeah, it goes up to 60. Alright. So, gems and runes now require similar levels. Level 1. So there could be like a super perfect gem, right? We were talking about a super perfect gem. You just combine 3 perfect gems and then it becomes the super perfect gem. So maybe there'd be a level 60 gem. So we could save that. And then that's all saved. And then we just have to reload the game. Single player. Normal. So now all those runes would require level 10. So instead of it requiring like level 12 and then level 13 and then every one level you unlock something. Now it's like every 10 levels you unlock something. So now what would be some new rune words? So we have the level 1 set. We have to look at that. So we close that. We look at rune words, and then we could look at level 10 sets. So these are pretty much all going to be for level 10 now. We just need to get the ruins and the weapons. 3 socket weapons, faster unlock, increased attack speed, 1 to 100 to max damage, scales with your level, adds knockback. This for charms, body armor, gold, just gives you extra gold. So that wouldn't really help with leveling. Although we could maybe make all the rune words for some reason and figure out what they do. Level 1 Annihilation 1 equipped. Plus max damage, deadly strike, melee mastery, attack damage, fire damage, poison damage against undead. Defiance Arrow 1 equipped, 3 socket missile weapons. So Defiance increases your defense, right? So it'd be a way to increase your defense for the Amazon. That's pretty cool. Body armor with dual leech, plus mana and life after each kill. Drains life. Then we got the faster attack speed. So the body armor, insanity. Faster unlock, increased attack speed, faster cast rate, faster hair recovery, faster block rate, defense mana. It's pretty much everything. Plus more chance of blocking, plus more resistances. Oh yeah, plus the resistances, that's right. Druid, chance to cast lightning on striking, static field when struck. Crushing blow, deadly strike. Oh, it's changes based on level. And defense, a whole bunch of extra gold. Victory, extra gold find. Damage, mana, life per kill. Chance to cast enchant on striking, that's probably pretty good. 2 socket weapons. Oh. Increased attack speed, faster unlock, hit recovery, deadly strike. Life after each kill. Adds lightning damage, plus to maximum damage. So I wonder if that would be good for the one-handed weapon. But then by the time you're level 10, you might have stats to use a better weapon. Put those in claws or something. You could have 2 claws with plus 1 to scales and run walk and attack speed, plus 6 to stun. Crushing blow, 4 socket melee weapons, enhance damage, knockback. Mana stolen plus minimum damage, 1 socket weapon. Oh, plus 12 to minimum damage. Steals mana, freezes target. That might be something. Just 1 MI rune. That'd be better than the other one. Yeah, it would be. Maybe it would be. So we just need 1 MI rune. 66 intense damage, minimum mana stolen, freezes target. 1 socket weapon. Here's the one socket weapon. Might as well just bring that just in case. We'll just make them in these weapons for now. These ones are easy to get, and they're really good. So we just need the MI Ruin. So maybe there's some right here. MI Ruin. That's right, because it was for the other rune word. Throw this in here. And be require level 10, 28 to 29 damage. So how does that compare to the other weapon? 2021 just gives you attack damage against undead, life, mana per kill, replenish life. This one's like 28 to 29. So the damage does go up by like 50%. And adds cold damage, mana stolen per hit. And freezes target, damage to undead. So damage to undead is also the auto modifier on this weapon, right? Yep. Because it'd be 75% damage, but now it's 125%. Freeze target. So that'd be a good weapon to grow into, I guess. But there probably is different uniques and sets that we could find that might do something different. Or rare items, right? Rare crafted items. These are just easy ones to get. So wonder what else there would be. Attack speed, enhanced damage, life stolen per hit. Chain lightning, charge bolt, so a chance to cast rune word. That's pretty cool. Remove weapons plus 2 to sorceress. Dexterity, energy, increase max life 25%. Body armor and a shield. Oh, 5% life stolen per hit. Full set. So we'd probably want a caster set as well, right? Something that would work with casters, level 4 prayers. This is like a caster set. Level 4 prayer aura when equipped, plus 2 sorceress skills. Or you could do it with a one-handed weapon and give plus 1 to sorceress skills and give half as much prayer. But you wouldn't be able to use a shield. All resistances, replenish life. Poison resistance. 2 socket staves, 3 socket helms, charms. Plus 1 skill is faster cast rate, 10% bonus to attack rating. Not sure. Maybe that would be a cool one for the sorceress. Prayer aura. Oh no, we're gonna stop streaming for now. We're going to maybe do something else. We're gonna figure out what we're doing. We're gonna take a break here. We'll be back at some point. Maybe we'll do something else. Because Diablo doesn't seem to be working. So if we end the stream,